Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 1st to the 10th, there we go, 2019 video for you. Now, I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. You guys, I'm floored. I mean, seriously, just knocked me over with a feather. We have reached 25,000 subscribers, which I know in the realms of YouTube, people say, oh my gosh, that's small. It is huge for me. You guys are absolutely amazing. I teared up, cried a bit when I saw it. I can't even express how thankful I am to each and every one of you. So I want to thank you for subscribing, for liking the videos, for making my dreams come true. I mean, you guys are absolutely amazing. And I'm adding a bit of different elements here. I have cards here. This is, I'm not going to try and say it because I can't. It's French. I can't speak French or read French. So this is the Paulina Cassidy tarot deck that I'm going to be using in case anything needs to be defined within your reading. They're whimsical, they're beautiful. I just adore the artwork, and I'm going to link down below her Etsy page, because if you go to Etsy and purchase them, you can get them signed, which I just find thrilling. And then this is her Witchling deck. I'm using it kind of as an oracle deck to tell you and highlight what's going on for the 10 days. As you see here, they're super cute. I adore them. And then this is the box that they come in. I know, I'll be done in just a minute. And this is the booklet that is very big, very substantial. And then this is also signed if you get them off of her Etsy site. So I wanted to change things up a little bit. I'm doing kind of a different spread. It's been speaking to me more and more. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah. So these are the cards that I'm using to add more information, and if you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information will be in the description box below. These are my trusty Llewellyn Tarot deck. I'm also linking them down below. I've been getting a lot of questions about them, so down below is where you can find them, and these cards here. So let's see, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, what April 1st to the 10th, 2019 has in store for you. Capricorn, April 1st to the 10th, 2019, Capricorn. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. April 1st to the 10th, 2019, Capricorn. April 1st to the 10th, 2019, Capricorn. Oh, goodness. Okay, so that's where everything fell. How do we do it? Okay, we'll do it like this. There we go. The center of everything, Cancer energy. Okay, the Chariot, a need to move forward. Love, very strong, strong, strong emotions are here, Capricorn, for you. This is a Cancer. This is a Gemini. This is you shining through. You're a Capricorn. You're an Earth sign. You're an Earth sign, yes. You're represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana, by the Devil card in the Major Arcana. A fire sign here. Passions, practicality, being at war with things within your mind. This is also a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. This is an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. You have a lot of people here. Yeah, looking at regrets, looking at sorrows, looking at despair instead of seeing love right behind you. A progression of knowing your mind. Passion, new beginnings, you're taking it. It's a gift that's being handed to you. You feel as if you're on a roller coaster ride, Capricorn. You really, really do. And you're thinking, when the heck is this going to end? Because you feel trapped, you feel overwhelmed. There's a lot that's going on here. And it's almost like too many cooks ruin the pot. Okay, everybody's giving you advice. You know, this is logical. This is what you should do in order to get ahead. No, you want to focus on, your prosperity, your wealth. And you need everybody to kind of hush. You do. And that's a specific thing for some of you, not all of you. Have everybody kind of shouting in your ears. Okay? But for some of you, you definitely do. For here, it is a strong Gemini presence. Right? But there's a strong sense of you knowing yourself. You have this kingly energy to you. It's kind of like, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. Get out of my way. You know your mind. Even though you're questioning yourself, it's kind of like inside, you're questioning you. Outside, I know. Okay. April 1st to the 10th, 2019. Okay. This one. April 1st to the 10th, 2019. Capricorn. April 1st to the 10th, 2019. Capricorn. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. This one. Oh, I love it. Sanctuary. With a calm, focused mind and enjoyment of each moment, you create your very own sanctuary. I love that. I love the cup of tea. For me, oh my gosh, having a cup of tea, sitting there, stepping back from the world, that's how I step back from the world. So I love this. This is saying it for you. Guys, it has just such a strong meaning when I look at it. Just step back, calm yourself, center yourself, and then happiness. If happiness is what you want, then happy you shall be. This is really putting yourself first, Capricorn, and really saying, I want you in your sanctuary. You want to be happy. In your stepping back and in your kind of charging forward here, which I know is kind of the exact opposite of sanctuary. You're finding your prosperity, you're finding your peace, and you are moving forward. Okay, at the middle of everything. Okay, just give me a minute actually to take it all in. At the middle of everything is the Chariot. I love it. This I'm seeing as the most positive aspect of interpreting a Cancer. Okay? So for you, this is saying to move forward in healing love. That there's a nurturing, there's a caring that's coming over you to be where it is that you want to be and to rise above the nonsense of everybody else. Now, that's because here you have a lot of people showing up, even right here. I mean, a Gemini, a Capricorn, earth signs, fire signs, air signs. And too many things are making you feel trapped, or making you feel overwhelmed. And a lot of people are bringing up the past, kind of where you failed before, things that you haven't done right. And that's also playing over in your mind, making you feel trapped. And you're feeling as if you're on a roller coaster ride. You just want to move ahead, but you're on a roller coaster ride to see, can you get there? Can you do this? Knowing your mind, absolutely imperative. You're going from being a student to being a king, or from being a king to being a student, thinking that no, it's not thinking that you know it all, though for some of you, it may very well be. You think that you know it. You think that you have it all worked out. And then as you're moving forward, you're finding more and more of your truth, and you're moving forward, embracing, learning, understanding. But there's also an air sign energy. Could very well be a Gemini that just thinks that they know it all, thinks that they have it all worked out, and they're trying to guide you in that way. It could be out of love. For a lot of you, it's out of love. This person is trying to guide you in one direction, but it's not ringing true with you, and you kind of need to take the reins yourself and say, I know what needs to be done. But there's also a sense of listening and understanding and seeing where they're coming from. I know I'm giving you a lot here, but this is a rather intense reading. So you are reining in your emotions, and you are moving forward. This is in love. This is in understanding. This is in knowing what you want. And it's saying here to really embrace your emotions. There's a duality to where it is that you want to be. That's what I'm seeing with the Lovers here, with the Gemini energy. Now, Cancer is a time period of June 21st to July 21st. You are feeling as if you're moving forward emotionally, as if you need to rein things in until July 21st. Okay, and the Gemini, I love that you have this time frame that's so close together. Gemini is May 21st to June 20th. So you have from May 21st to July 21st, where you're really focusing on what it is that you love, what it is that you need, the people who are nearest and dearest to you, and where it is that you want to be. It's almost as if you're creating a sanctuary for your own happiness. Okay, Capricorn, you're really focusing on that. You're focusing on what it is that you want, reining things in and moving things forward. Okay, but it is a journey, and by mid-July, you're really going to see that you have gotten there. Because though we are focusing on April 1st to the 10th, I'm going to read the time frames that come up within the cards of decisions that you are making that are going to have kind of lasting impacts. So this is guidance and understanding not only for these 10 days, but as you move forward. Days, weeks, months to come. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing really that you're focusing on your emotions, on where it is that you need to be, and kind of reining things in, because there's a confusion around you saying, you know what, I don't want to mess up again. I don't want you feel trapped by overthinking, overanalyzing situations, trying to be very, very practical about things, and needing to see within the evolution of your mind, within yourself, how things are going to work out. I know this sounds funny, don't be so practical. All right, Capricorn? Because you do have a tendency, and it's not a bad thing at all, okay? Some people need to be more practical, but just for these 10 days, kind of go with your emotions. Your emotions are going to be so strong, and it's reining everything in, because you're going to have such a feeling of doubt around you, such a feeling of, wow, I really haven't done enough. I haven't gotten to where I want to be. I haven't achieved what I desired. But you have crowning everything, love, the angels blessing you, this transformation, because you have the serpent here. And I know some of you are thinking, oh my gosh, the serpent's whispering into her ear. So it makes you think, well, it makes me think of Eve almost. And you could say, oh, that's going to bring about a fall. No, it's not. It's a sign of knowledge. It's a sign of understanding. It's a sign of transformation. In ancient religions, in some ancient religions, they revered the serpent. It shed its skin without dying. It was reborn without dying. It had a flexibility that humans don't have, that a lot of animals don't have. Within your emotions, there is logic. That's why the sun is being reflected. That's why she's wearing yellow, the sun, on the female. Okay? So the feminine aspect of life, the caring, the nurturing, the quote-unquote feminine aspects are also being embraced in your practicality. And then we have here the male aspects, quote-unquote, okay? Just very atypical definitions of men. Strength, power, understanding, charging forward, okay? Being balanced by a feminine aspect. Here with the moon, the dark blue. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing almost not a change of roles, but a softening of determination and what is the word that I'm looking for? A perseverance of love, a steadfastness. You're also tired of people being two-faced. You're tired of people saying one thing and then doing another. There's a strong Gemini Cancer energy around you. Strong Gemini energy around this reading. So open communication, even if it's just communicating with yourself, that you're not trapped, that you are going to rein things in and move forward and have this new beginning that you're doubting, that you're fearing. And this doesn't mean in a big way. This could be in a very small way, that you're taking the power back within yourself and following what it is that you love, following what it is that you desire. You're coming through as the King of Pentacles, prosperity, abundance, following your wisdom. This is you, Capricorn. You are an earth sign. You're represented by the Pentacles in the minor arcana. You are looking at your sorrow, at your pain. Don't ever forget it, but don't live in it. Because in your brain, in every single human being's brain, we are wired to remember the bad over the good. Don't eat those berries. They could be poisonous. Don't go into that field that's where lions live. That's how our brain is set up from a very, very primitive time. And even though we've evolved over centuries and everything like that, it's still how our brain works, because it's only for a very short period of time that we have been so removed from normal everyday dangers that our ancestors lived with. Use your wisdom, but don't forget where you came from. Don't forget the lessons that you have learned, but at times you're feeling as if you are always learning the same exact lessons over and over and over again. Trapped, overwhelmed, not knowing which way to turn. You are a king. Okay, you have that king's energy to you. But the thing with kings is that sometimes they can believe that they are right, okay, and not take anybody else's advice, not listen to their hearts. Queens throughout history have a longer reign of peace than kings do. So you look at things. Look at how you can kind of invoke that peace that you want while still embracing the power that you desire, still embracing the strength of character that you need to charge forward. Everything is crowned by love here. It's also crowned by communication. This is going to be a absolutely imperative time for you to communicate how you're feeling, not only with those around you, but with yourself. Most importantly, with yourself. For the people who are in a relationship, who are in love, communicate your feelings with that person, because there is going to be a time where you kind of pull back, and this person is actually going to think that you're mad at them, that they've done something wrong. And for a lot of you, they haven't. And if they have, you have to communicate that too. You know, you sit there and say, you know, I didn't, that hurt, or, you know, I couldn't handle when you, and continue from there. Communication is going to be imperative. It isn't accusatory, but it's a conversation. And needing to have a conversation because you feel stuck. You feel overwhelmed. You feel as if, you know, you're in a cage, and no matter which way you turn, you're going to hit that wall, but there's an out. There's an out that's coming. You're just not seeing it because you feel half drowned. It's like, enough is enough. I can't do this anymore. But you're having this strength. You're having this power. You're focusing very much on the here and the now, kind of this earthly plane. Is what I'm seeing here. And what you should be is you kind of need to shift it a little bit, Capricorn, and you need to focus on the emotions that you're feeling with everything, and reining in those emotions to be able to move forward. Here we have the fire sign, the Aries, the Leo, the Sagittarius. There's a transformation that's going on. There's a transformation that's going on within yourself. You're focusing on your inner power. I always say with the wands, this is looking within and saying, this is my passion, this is my desire. The God's head lives within me. Brahma, it is said that put the God's head within man, because it's the only place that man wouldn't look for it. You're turning inward, you're looking. Turn inward and look, because it's not going to be everywhere else. And that's actually because the swords for me represent the mind. That's actually what you're having a really hard time with, looking within, feeling trapped within your mind, thinking of all the failures. And there are also, for a lot of you, there are people around you who are very powerful people, have a very powerful personality to them. Okay? The King of Wands, this is somebody who is in charge of things, passionate, you know, kind of takes control of situations, who's pointing out your failures. And this is somebody who's very logical, okay? And who's saying in a very matter-of-fact way, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that. And you're like, you should shut up. I mean, I know that's not nice to say, but that's what you're thinking at times. You know, you should stop, because I'm going through a lot right now, and I don't need your input at this exact moment, okay? This is also saying here, focus on your mind, your passion, and your prosperity, because that's how you're moving forward. This King energy, not only this outside sources with the King of Swords and the King of Wands, but this is also internal. This is you transforming. This is you embracing where it is that you want to be. You're getting a gift of prosperity and new beginnings. Take it. I see you taking it here. So take it. Make sure you keep on taking it. Make sure you keep on moving forward. Because even though you feel as if you're stuck, as if you're moving backwards, as if the only thing that you can see are all the regrets, all the times you haven't made it, all the failures that you have, it's actually, and I know you're not going to want to hear it, it's actually making you stronger. It's actually giving you more insight and understanding, because if you came right off the bat as a very successful, very prominent person who never had any worries, you wouldn't have the drive that you have now, and you wouldn't have the compassion for the people around you, for the people who are important within your life. And that's something that's imperative during these 10 days for you to have and you to keep within yourself. The strong connection of love, the strong connection of healing, the strong connection of emotions. Okay? There's passion here. There's passion that's guiding you forward, but there's also a person that you are passionate about. A fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Okay? A love connection. But since this also, for some of you, that's it. Now, this is a general reading, okay? So it's going to be different for each and every one of you. For others of you, it's a Gemini, okay? You have here the Lovers, representative of a Gemini, and you have the King of Swords, and you have the Page of Swords. Things that have to start through understanding, through guidance, through listening to spirit as to how things progress. You're getting messages, and then things progressing into a prominence that you weren't quite ready for, that is going to make you face a lot of things, Capricorn, that is making you feel stuck, that has made you feel stuck. Now, for some of you, this love that I'm seeing, this is your passion, this is your desire. Okay, so this is business. For those of you who are saying, you know what, either I have a partner already and we're moving forward just fine, or for those of you who are saying, Dean, I'm just not interested in love, I'm really focusing on me right now, then this King of Swords is saying to focus on your mind, focus on the way that you're communicating. Communication here is absolutely key. Okay? Because there is something that you feel overwhelmed with. There's something that you feel you feel angry about it. You feel angry about it. You're looking at times of betrayal. You're looking at times of heartbreak, of pain. And you're thinking, when is it going to stop? And what I'm seeing here is the more you focus on this, the more you feel trapped. And it's like a vicious cycle. Because this is what your mind is focusing on. That's why you have that's it. That's why you have the happiness card. And that's why you have the mind represented here with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is the mind and the self. That's how I see it. It's kind of like the ego, but not in a negative way. Like people always say, oh, let go of the ego. No, I mean, yes, let go of the ego. But if you let go caring about you, who the heck is going to care about you? You have to watch out for yourself. So this King of Swords energy, for some of you, it's a know-it-all who's, sitting there telling you what to do. And you're thinking, you know what, I know who I am. I know what it is that I want. But you're also finding a way to have your mind and your emotions. With your mind, with discipline of the mind, okay, that's it. With discipline of the mind, you're reining in your emotions. You're embracing your skills, Capricorn. You're very logical. You're very practical. Sometimes you can be too logical and too practical. And that's what I'm being told to warn you against here by Spirit. It's not sitting there and spending all your time kind of really focusing on this earthly realm, because you need a sanctuary and you need to embrace your happiness. And if you focus too much on creating what it is that you want and obtaining the prosperity that you desire, the emotions are going to be something that you think, okay, I can deal with this later, and it's going to be like a flood that opens up and you burn out. So really, make time for you, make a sanctuary for you, embrace your happiness, even if it's just, getting a cup of coffee and sitting either at Starbucks or at McDonald's. If you're on a budget, gosh, $1 coffee is absolutely amazing. But you're focusing on what it is that you want. There is somebody around you who's being a know-it-all, okay? That is trying to kind of shape your emotions into what they want it to be. For some of you, don't listen to them. You can't, because they're going to try and guide you forward in their way, and it's not going to be in your truth. There's a transformation of passion that's going on here, but also there's a transformation of love, the way that you're handling love. Instead of looking at all the times that you've been hurt, all the pain that you have had, this love for a lot of you is that healing, beautiful release. That sense of security, that sense of abundance. That's what you're cultivating and creating within your life, not this fear. Okay? This feeling caged. Now for others of you, this King of Swords is somebody who you're having a really hard time reading. You see that chainmail around his head? You're having a really hard time reading this person, knowing what it is that they want. You find them really hard to understand. And this is why it says here to kind of go on a more intuitive level, to embrace what it is that they want from you. If this is at work, for those of you that I'm seeing this is at work. This is at home when you're trying to make everything kind of right. There's somebody who isn't communicating with you properly. Okay, that's why communication is so important here. And needing to open up the communication and needing to open up the emotions to move forward in the way that you desire. The Five of Cups, looking at regrets, looking at pain, looking at sorrow, and thinking, when is that healing love going to come in? And when I see this card, it's almost like change your mind, change your life. And I know that sounds so flippant, change your mind, change your life. But there is something here within your mind, and that's what I'm also seeing within the Ten of Swords. This is kind of like being stuck in your head too much, overthinking a situation, overthinking everything, and it's keeping you placed in that, like expecting the other shoe to drop all the time because that's what you're so used to. And it's actually making you feel trapped. Instead of seeing here that if you start to take out that negativity within your mind, within yourself, you're going to start to see that slowly and steadily, and it's a painful, slow process, is what I'm seeing here. And I know that's not what you want to hear, because you want to charge forward with your emotions, charge forward with this love and this beauty that I'm seeing around you. But there's a hurt and a pain that has happened that is really, really real, and it's keeping you caught. It's keeping you stuck. So acknowledging it, but also saying, you know what, I can't focus on this anymore. Because you can focus on this for your whole entire life, and never get to where it is that you want to be. You're breaking this cage. Your clarifying cards are the Page of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Page of Swords is a message coming your way. And this is also a student card, so learning how to communicate, especially with this, I'm going to say Gemini energy, but with this air sign, this Gemini, this Libra, this Aquarius, learning how to communicate is going to be very, very important. For some of you, it's going to be with a fire sign, but I'm actually not seeing that being as much of an issue right now as with this air sign right here. But it can be having trouble communicating the passion that you're feeling, the way that you want things to move forward. Some of you are having trouble in love, okay, when it comes to your partner, when it comes to moving forward in love. And that's because either you're focusing on the past too much, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, I'm just saying what the cards are showing, and it's feeling caught almost in the past of maybe what this person has done, or the past of, being hurt, being disappointed, and letting that emotion kind of rule you. That's why you're reining things in. Communication and open communication is just so important for these 10 days. You're also going to be getting messages from the spirit realm. Okay? That's what the horse symbolizes here. Messages from the spirit realm. You're taking in those messages. The Ace of Wands. This is passion being handed to you, and you have the King of Wands here, so you're taking this gift of passion, of new beginnings, of prosperity, because this is representative of the earthly plane. New beginnings opening up, new passions opening up. This can also be a new passion within a relationship. Okay? And you're taking it and you're transforming things. You're moving forward. Or somebody around you is having an awakening of passion towards you. Things are changing. You feel as if you're on a roller coaster ride. And you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, how the heck are things going to move forward the way that I need them to? You are doing a 180 within your life. And that 180 right here has to do with the regret that you're looking at, the reining in of the emotions, the feeling trapped. Excuse me. And then things are doing a 180. But before they do that 180 that you need, because you're here and you want to be here, within your emotions, within your mind, within yourself, this is all emotions right here that's leading to this change. You're going to feel as if you're on a roller coaster ride. You're going to feel as if your emotions are just running high all the time. That's why you need that sanctuary and to focus kind of on your happy place, on your happiness, what it is that you love, kind of going into yourself, taking a time out, saying this is what I need to focus on. Because you want this new beginning to come in, and this new beginning is going to come once you kind of get a handle on the emotions of the way that you're feeling, and you're communicating that with yourself, because some of you are thinking, you know what, I just need to move forward. I just need to work through this. It'll be fine if I work through this. And working through it doesn't mean, adding more hours and adding more hours to things. Because I'm going to have the Five of Cups define. Please define the Five of Cups for Capricorn, April 1st to the 10th, 2019. Please define the Five of Cups for Capricorn, April 1st. Okay, to the 10th, 2019. Perfect. Okay, the cards that are given. I love it. You have the Chariot card again. All about reining in the emotions. Okay, right here. Then you have the Knight of Wands. Okay, you have the King of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands defending your passion, defending what it is that you want. The Lover's card again. So this is very much focusing on the emotions of things, the communications of things, how you're feeling, how you're communicating is going to impact the way that you're feeling. Okay? I think I just said feeling too many times. But this is embracing where it is that you want to be, because then you have the Star card. This is an Aquarius time frame. Okay? This is an Aquarius, but this is also the time frame of January 20th to February 18th. Here you have that time frame once again spoken of May 21st all the way to July 21st, of really focusing on your emotions. It's going to be an emotionally intense time for you until July 21st. Okay? Just emotions are going to be running high. There's learning and understanding that's coming from this Aquarius card, this Aquarius time frame here of the Star. Finding your balance, finding your understanding to embrace your passion. But also here, and I know I said that you're having trouble with a Gemini, an Aquarius, okay? The Star card represents an Aquarius, or a Libra. But I'm also seeing here with the Knight of Wands, defending what it is that you want against people who are being weasels. Okay? Against people who are going against what it is that you desire, where it is that you want to be, feeling betrayed. And now saying, you know what? I need to take my power back. Your subconscious message, the Ace of Swords, I love it. You're taking this gift. You're taking both these gifts. This is of new beginnings, and this is of knowing your mind. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you this gift of knowing your mind, knowing what it is that you want. Take it. Take it, because it's impacting your sanctuary, it's impacting your happiness, and it's helping you move forward in your truth. Emotions are going to be very, very high at this time. Follow what it is that you love. Open communication of how you're feeling is going to be important. Even if you're just communicating it to yourself, okay, I feel overwhelmed. And then you say, well, why do you feel overwhelmed? And you have this conversation with yourself. It's not being crazy, it's being open. Okay, it's kind of working things out, working out a puzzle so you can be able to move forward. Okay, but emotions are going to be running high because you're getting gifts of understanding and you're getting gifts of passion. You feel as if you're on a roller coaster ride, but that's because you're getting closer to the sanctuary and the happiness that you want, to the change that you want, Capricorn. The subconscious message for the 5 of Cups. I love this, the 2 of Wands. You're looking at the days, the weeks, the months, the years to come. This is looking towards the future, not focusing on the past. It's time to move forward. The 5 of Cups is keeping you stuck somewhere. It's keeping you stuck within your emotions, within your mind. And now it's time to look towards the future. And not see yourself as a failure, but see yourself as a conqueror, a succeeder. As somebody who succeeds. Somebody who achieves. Succeeder isn't a word. And now you're moving forward. You're moving forward, and the octopus right here, octopi are astoundingly smart. Embrace your wisdom. You are prepared for the future. You are. Even though you feel overwhelmed, even though you're doubting every single move that you make, Capricorn, you are prepared for the beauty that's coming, and you're prepared to change things. This is a time of change. This is a time of being open and honest with yourself. Yeah. And telling people they can't control your emotions, they can't control your happiness, and they don't have a right to dictate your life. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. It is an absolute pleasure reading for you. Thank you. If you have made it to the end of this movie, if you have made it to the end of this video, bravo. Congratulations. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and absolute prosperity. You guys are always a pleasure to read for. All right, I'll be reading for you all really soon. Bye.